Dr. Smith, physical therapist here, and welcome to the PDGM impact video. In this video, I'm going to show you quick ways to check how PDGM is going to affect payments for the agency you work for, an agency you may want to work for, or if you own an agency, what's going to happen to your profits or your competitors' profits. Now, knowing this information, especially when looking for a job, is going to let you know what agencies to look for, what agencies to avoid, as well as if you can negotiate a higher salary based on the information I'm about to show you. So I'm going to use iMark Billing's tool right here. Go to iMark Billing. You can use this free tool. Let me get this pop-up out of here really quick. So this free tool I'm using is the PDGM Impact Lookup, also the name of the video. If you saw my other video, where I highly recommend finding a Medicare certified agency, especially when you're dealing with Medicare payments, you want to work for a Medicare certified agency, you can go and search here or watch my other video on that. But what we're going to do is we're going to just look up 2 agencies from Wyoming, and we are going to compare the impact. So if you don't know your agency's number, you can search for it. What I did is I picked 2 random agencies in Wyoming. It doesn't have to be in Wyoming. You can do this in any state. You can do it for your own agency, your competitor's agency. But I'm just going to show you how you can see what's going to happen to that that agency's revenue and bottom line. So when we go to the impact lookup, we're going to go look at this agency first. We go in here, and you can get these numbers. Again, it's just the Medicare to CMS number. Once you have that number in the PDGM lookup, you go and search for it, and we can see that this agency is actually going to have an increase of $390,000. So if you work for this agency or you want to work for this agency, you better ask for a raise, as their revenue is going to go up by 23%. Now I'm going to show you the opposite of this. Okay, so we use this agency. We're going to use another agency. This is another random agency I pulled off of here. This is this agency right here. We look at this, put in the number, we'll search. Now they are going to lose $233,000. So if you work for them, see what happens. If you own the agency, you need to redo your processes, maybe copy the other agency's systems that I just showed you. But you can see 2 separate agencies, same state, just search the Medicare number. One is having 22% profit gain from PDGM, and the other one is going to have a 15% profit loss. So what we are going to see most likely is what happened in the year 2000 when this changed, that if this is you and you don't change your systems, you're probably going to go out of business. If you're the other agency, you're probably going to stay in business and do very, very well. Again, these payment models are changing due to a lot of factors, and the main factor is that therapy is no longer driving reimbursement. That being said, both agencies I just showed you still use therapists, and one's going to gain over close to $250,000, and the other, over $250,000, and the other one's going to lose $250,000. So that being said, just make sure you know your research. Usually agencies that are doing bad are the agencies I've talked about before in my other videos or in my home health mentor course or in my Facebook group, where they want you to commit fraud. And what this new system is going to do is actually expose bad therapists that don't get good outcomes and usually have just been committing fraud, keeping patients on that don't need services for 16 weeks at the same level of potential. So hope this video was helpful. I'm going to show you actually a few more things before I go here. And when we go, I'm going to move this over here. If you go to iMark Billing, great website, free resources. So I was using the impact lookup. You can look up ICD codes as well. A big problem that you're going to see is that codes that are not specific, this is going to be on back-end billing, but if your coding sucks, you're not going to get paid as much, which that could be what affected one of the agencies I just showed you, maybe their coding sucks. Then you're also going to have LUPA lookup tools. So LUPA is low utilization payment. I cover this in my home health mentor course as well, but make sure you use these resources. And always, you can go search your own agency here. If you've seen my other video, find the number, see what's going to happen. And if your agency is set to lose over $250,000, you might want to piece out there, switch to travel, or find an agency in your area that's going to have a better impact. And you can do that by looking up these numbers here. Now, if it's a small loss, like $25,000, the agency will probably recover. However, if it's consistent $250,000, just be smart about it. Hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, please comment below. And thank you for watching the PDGM Impact video. Actually, one more thing I'm going to say is, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, maybe I did before I recorded this one, but this is also going to be happening in SNFs. So PDGM is going to be happening in home health. And then in SNFs, you have PDPM, where rugs are going to be going away, and everything is basically stopping therapists from committing a lot of fraud and a lot of unethical productivity for billing revenue. These changes may encourage other disciplines to do that now, but we should be better off as a profession. And now we get paid by providing value and getting patients better outcomes quicker. All right, guys, thanks for watching.